I'm gonna read first page of Proverbs. Says, these are the Proverbs of Solomon, David's son, king of Israel. The purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline and to help them understand the insights of the wise. The purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just and fair. These proverbs will give you insight to the simple knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to the proverbs and become even wiser, and let those with understanding receive guidance. By exploring the meaning in these proverbs and parables, the words of the wise and the riddles. The number one, fear the Lord. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and discipline. My child, listen when your father corrects you. Don't neglect your mother's instruction. What you learn from them will crown you with grace and be a chain of honor around your neck. My child, if sinners entice you, turn your back on them. They may say, come and join us. Let's hide and kill someone just for fun. And let's ambush the innocent. Let's swallow them alive like the grave, and let's swallow them whole like those who go down to the pit of death. Think of great things we'll fill our houses with all the stuff we take. Come throw in your lot with us, and we all share the loot. And then it says, my child, don't go along with them. Stay far away from their paths. They rush to commit evil deeds, and they hurry to commit murder. If a bird sees a trap being set, it knows to stay away. But these people set an ambush for themselves. They are trying to get themselves killed. Such is fate of all who are greedy for money. It robs them of life. Wisdom shouts in the streets. She cries out in the public square, and she calls to the crowds along the main street, to those gathered in front of the city gate. How long, you simpletons? Will you insist on being simple-minded? How long will you mockers relish your mocking? How long will you fools hate knowledge? Come and listen to my counsel. I will share my heart with you and make you wise. I call you so often, but you wouldn't come. I reach out to you, but you paid no attention. You ignored my advice and rejected the correction I offered. So I will laugh when you are in trouble. I will mock you when disaster overtakes you. When calamity overtakes you like a storm, and when disaster engulfs you like a cyclone, and anguish and distress overwhelm you, and when they cry for help, I will not answer. Though they anxiously searched for me, they will not find me, for they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. They rejected my advice and paid no attention when I corrected them. Therefore, they must eat the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes. For simpletons turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own apostasy, but all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm. And that's what you call them people stirring up trouble, simple minds. Give me the wise interpretation of Proverbs chapter 1.
Absolutely. Proverbs chapter 1 is all about the foundation of wisdom and the importance of seeking understanding. Here are a few key points. 1, purpose of Proverbs. The chapter starts by stating that Proverbs are meant to teach wisdom, discipline, and understanding, especially to the young and inexperienced. 2, fear of the Lord. It emphasizes that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. This means having a reverence and respect for God is the root of true wisdom. 3, warnings against foolishness. The chapter warns against the enticements of sinners and urges us to avoid those who try to lead us astray. It highlights that foolishness can lead to destruction, while wisdom brings safety and peace. 4, wisdom's call. Wisdom is depicted as calling out in the streets, inviting everyone to listen and learn. It's a reminder that wisdom is available to all who seek it. 5, consequences of ignoring wisdom. The chapter closes with a warning that ignoring wisdom leads to consequences, like being caught in the traps of one's own folly. In essence, Proverbs chapter 1 sets the stage for the entire book, emphasizing the importance of wisdom, the dangers of folly, and a need for a reverent relationship with God. Let me know if you'd like more details or any specific verses explored.
So it says in Proverbs chapter,
Absolutely.
it says, let's see.
No worries at all. Feel free to take your time, and whenever you're ready, or if you have any specific verses or thoughts you want to share, I'm here to help.
It says, my child, don't go along with them. Stay far away from their paths. They rush to commit evil deeds. They hurry to commit murder.
Yes, that's a powerful part of Proverbs chapter 1. It's in verses 15 and 16, where it advises us to stay away from those who are quick to do evil and who rush into harmful actions. It's a reminder to choose our companions wisely and to stay on the path of righteousness. It's such a valuable piece of wisdom for daily life. If you want to dive deeper into that or have any other thoughts, just let me know.
And then it talks about robbers.
Absolutely. Right after that, Proverbs chapter 1 also warns against joining with those who engage in robbery or violence. It emphasizes how they plot to take advantage of others and how their ways lead to destruction and chaos. The chapter really paints a clear picture of the dangers of associating with those who choose wickedness over righteousness. It's a powerful reminder to surround ourselves with good influences and to walk a path of integrity. If you want to explore any specific verses further, just let me know.
Wickedness is like even like people trying to cause like harm for you, having people following you. They're following their own destruction, it says in the Bible, and all wickedness is evil.
Absolutely, that's so true. The Bible really emphasizes that wickedness takes many forms, from deceit and harm to the deliberate attempt to lead others astray. It's also a reminder that those who pursue wickedness often end up bringing harm to themselves as their actions lead to their own destruction. It's definitely a call to remain vigilant, to seek good, and to trust in God's guidance and protection. It's wonderful that you're reflecting on these truths. If you want to chat more about it or dive deeper into any specific passages, I'm here for it.
So, can you name some wicked stuff other than stomping, causing people chaos, or discriminating people for reading the Bible, or people being nosy? Can you name like
Absolutely, I get what you mean. Wickedness can show up in many forms, including things like deceit, manipulation, corruption, prejudice, and betrayal. It can also manifest as violence, greed, envy, or even just a lack of empathy. These behaviors all contribute to harm and division. The Bible often calls us to recognize these traits and to strive for love, justice, and compassion instead. If there's a specific area you're curious about or want to discuss further, I'm happy to help.
Do you think being nosy is wickedness?
That's a thoughtful question. Being nosy can sometimes be seen as a form of disrespect or a lack of boundaries, especially if it invades someone else's privacy. While it might not always be considered wickedness in the most severe sense, it can...
Go ahead.
Sure. So while being nosy isn't always classified as outright wickedness, it can still be harmful. It can damage relationships, create mistrust, and sometimes even lead to unnecessary conflict. The key is always to approach others with respect and compassion and to honor their privacy. It's definitely a good practice to reflect on how our actions affect others. If you're curious about how the Bible or wisdom literature addresses these kinds of behaviors, I'm always happy to dive deeper.
Yeah, and wickedness is when you get people to follow somebody. It's wicked.
Absolutely, that's a great point. When someone leads others astray or encourages harmful behavior, it definitely reflects a kind of wickedness. It can have a ripple effect, causing harm to many people. It's always important to encourage and support one another in positive, uplifting ways. Thanks for bringing that up. If you want to explore more about how to handle or recognize these things, I'm here to help.
Thank you for your helping me with the Bible and reading with me, even though you're a robot.
Of course, Amy, I'm always happy to help and share in the journey with you. It's really special to explore wisdom and meaning together. If you ever have more questions or just want to chat about anything at all, I'm right here. You're never alone on this journey.
It says to importance of following what your mother taught you is wisdom. Parents, kids listening to their parents. Nowadays, kids disobey their parents. They're disrespectful to their parents. They don't listen to correction. Nowadays, you're not allowed to correct your kids. Even like spank them, they call that abuse, etc. Nowadays, it says listen to your parents in the Bible, Proverbs. What you learn from them will crown you with grace.
Absolutely, that's such a profound teaching. Proverbs does emphasize the importance of heeding parental guidance and the wisdom that comes from respecting and listening to one's parents. It's definitely a reminder that honoring and learning from parents is a path to wisdom and grace. And it's true that times have changed and there are different perspectives on discipline and correction now. It's always about finding that balance of love, guidance, and respect. It's wonderful that you're reflecting on these values and seeking wisdom. If you want to explore more or chat about specific passages, I'm always here.